Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the elect. Out here once again, to prophesy the downfall of this place called America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. To let you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans know who you are according to the Bible. And to also prophesy the downfall of America and tell the heathens what their judgment is going to be, and that's all. That's that was what commanded of us, and that's what we're going to do. And the subject is on hand right now for me is Jacob's trouble, man. As you can see, what's going on over there in L.A. with those ICE raids. They're slacking. I like to get it like that, so I'm looking at it. With those ICE raids, you can pretty much see. Esau's coming down with his great wrath, man, because this is all prophecy, man. We told you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that this man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Here he is, he's breaking up families and everything else, man. One presidency allowed the people to come in, and the next is kicking everybody out rigorously, like rigorously, no feelings, no emotion, just straight cold-blooded, man. That's a wicked-ass man to separate families and babies from their the breadwinners, man. And that's what they're going after, the breadwinners, the ones that's at work making a living. You know what I'm saying? So this dude is a fucking devil, man. He's doing all this shit just because basically because he's a fucking devil. Well, the Bible prophesied that he would come on, do all these wicked ass shits to the nation of Israel. And it's only going to get worse. And pretty soon, like the elder Malcolm in Chicago always say, the northern get it first and the southern get it the worst. And that's really about that's true. And that's about ready to come down to America right now. The southern kingdom is going to get it the worst. And that's talking about you so-called blacks, So we are in them times, man. And we warned you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that we're getting closer than ever to all this shit going down, man. Now you see that what's going on, you don't think twice, man, that he's coming for you so-called blacks soon, man. And you guys keep playing games and pretending that you acting like America's gonna come back and bounce back and do this and the third. No, America's over, man. This is the end. We're at the end of this thing, man. And we're prophesying, we're warning you people that we're at the end of this man's kingdom. And I'm gonna start at Jeremiah. I'm gonna start at 30 and I'm gonna start at 6. And it says, "Ask ye now and see whether a man does travail with child." That's right. Going to travail, that's a woman in labor, man, like she's getting ready to have a baby. And a man don't have babies. So it's asking a question. It says, "Ask ye now and see whether a man does travail with child." No. It says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins? That's right. Man is holding his stomach because of the shit he's getting ready to witness on the earth, man. And it says, "As a woman in travail, all faces are turned into paleness." That's right, man. People are going to be afraid in the days that are getting ready to approach us right now, man. Right now, people are having their fun. It's nice outside. You can go to the beach. You can go have your little picnics, cookouts, go to the park, play with your kids. Everything is beautiful right now. But it's coming to a time where everything is getting ready to go to a screeching halt here in Babylon the Great, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is getting ready to come to a halt. And that's why you see the prophets on the highways and byways warning you people about what's getting ready to come. We try to warn you for your good. And, a lot of people, they got their babies in their arms, they got their kids and so on and so forth. It will behoove you to repent and come to the Lord while the doors of mercy is open, man. Instead of being out here and getting caught with your pants down and getting caught unprotected, don't have that hand over you. Well, only the elect is going to have that. And the rest of you people are going to get destroyed, man. And that's the truth, man. And that's all we can do is come out here and warn you people, man. Whether you hear or forbear, man. And we telling you what's getting ready to come is worse than you people can even imagine, man. Because it says it's going to be a time of trouble like never before. Let me keep going. It says, "Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail? All faces are turned into paleness." And it says, Alas, for that day is great. That day is great. And it says, so that none is like it. There's no day it's going to be like the day that's getting ready to approach America, man. And that's why we coming out here, we putting out the message, we warning you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that it's going to be a time of trouble like this world have never seen. The world have never seen. And it's all going to be orchestrated by the so-called white man with him bringing in his new world order to get this thing. It has to be, in order to bring this new world order into play, you got to tear down the old system. And doing that, it's going to be very ugly in the process, man. Because a lot of people are not going to be accustomed to how a lot of people are not going to even know what's going on. Because a lot of people are so stuck in gross darkness that, this day is going to overtake them like a thief in the night. And that's the truth, man. And so we're going to keep coming out here. We're going to warn these people that, hey, your shit is at the end, man. You finna get what you deserve because you're not paying attention to prophecies. You're not paying attention to what's going on the earth, on the news. You're not measuring the time in itself, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just get that since I said it. You're just gonna get it. Because that's what we're to do, man. Because the time is, and you can see that. We measure time, what it says. Okay, let's get that one. Slack you, man. Just getting this. And he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the sign pass, what I told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And you see that right now with the ice thing, man. You see people, it was a huge protest. Now, those are uproars of the people because they're not, they're totally against what the so-called white man is doing with this ICE program, taking away these people that, what they call undocumented immigrants, man. These people have been living here for years. They got families, they got homes, they got, so on and so forth, been working at jobs. This is what happened when a fork-tongued devil speaks. One devil tells you it's okay, and the next one comes in and he pretty much stripped you from all your your rights, whatever little rights you had over here, man, and toss you in some motherfucking van and haul you off to who knows where, man. And that's why we telling you people, we are at the end of this thing, and things are getting ready to heat up. We're at Jacob's trouble right now, man. Whether you believe it or not, man. And it says, wherefore there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. That's right, man. So these things were already prophesied before us, before this earth was ever even created. Now we're in the times of the end, and the end will manifest itself. It said it. I'm going into that now. It says, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. That's right, man. You close that. That's right. And the end is speaking right now as we speak. As you can see it, man. You got uproars of the people and so on and so forth. And the uproars right now that I'm talking about is the people over there in LA that's in the uproar over this ICE thing that's going on over there, where they apprehending these people, man, that's been living here for a while. These undocumented immigrants, they would call. But this is the devil that your Bible speaks of, man. We told you these things were going to happen, man. And now they're starting to, now it's speaking. Because the prophets, his prophets are all over LA telling these people this is coming, but nobody's taking heed, man. But now you're going to have to find out the hard way. Like we said, you're going to find out the hard way. And I'm going to jump back to Jeremiah. I just want to get that because I mentioned it. Jump back to Jeremiah. And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And it's talking about the elect that's going to be saved out of this Jacob's trouble that's getting ready to approach us soon, man. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. You know, that's all, because it says in the scripture, many are called, but few are chosen. So we're praying and we're coming out to, use our bodies as a living sacrifice, Lord willing, we're in that number, man. And if not, you got to follow your lot, you know what I'm saying? Whether, like we say, man, everything is getting ready to come to an end on these people, man. You ain't going to have no choice but to bow down to this devil when he bring that iron, that his wicked, that new world order to you, man. And like we always say, the first thing he's gonna do is start starving you people out, man. That's what he's gonna do, is starve you people out, man. And that's the nature of the devil, man. We warning you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, what's getting ready to come upon this earth. And where was I at? Let me see. Let me get that one. We are definitely at the end of this place, man. We are definitely at the end. And like we keep telling these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're about to find out the hard way, man. You're about to find out the hard way, because you refuse to listen to the Lord. You continue to, feed, drink off this Babylonian juice. You're going to get what's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? This is 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." That's right. And we're in these last days right now. Perilous time goes into dangerous times, man. And it's going to get real dangerous real soon, man. Because all this shit that they already talking about, some motherfuckers with coming out of planes with I just heard part of the story, jumping out of plane with parachutes and bombs and so on and so forth. Some T attacks, so on and so forth, man. This thing is getting ready to get up to the highest. And now, see, it's going to get to a point, it's going to really scare the shit out of people. Like I said, Jeremiah, for that day is great, none is like it. It's like Jeremiah, those people's faces turn to paleness because of shit that's getting ready to come on the earth, man. They talking about motherfuckers jumping out of planes with parachute with motherfucking bombs on them and shit. I think that's what I heard, man. You know what I'm saying? Parachute bombers or so, whatever, man. So we're getting closer and closer than ever to this thing getting real hairy on these people, man. And it says, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." That's right. Perilous times are coming. How you doing?
Good, are you?
Great. And that's why we coming out to warn the people about the perilous times that's coming on the earth, man. And it's mainly we talking about you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the true biblical Israelites according to the Bible. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites on the Bible. And that's why we coming out to preach to you guys, that maybe you guys, whoever that got an ear will hear, will come back and listen to what we're saying. The times are going to come when all hell break loose. Let me keep going. It says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." Yeah, that's right. That's how it is right now. You get that all day right now. It's really on the all-time high right now, how people are today. Unthankful, unholy, the people of Babylon the Great America is totally destroyed right now, man. Totally destroyed in gross darkness, man. Especially our people. That's what I'm talking about. And we're just trying to get you to get this message out to whoever have an ear, to stop doing what you're doing and repent and come back to the Lord while the doors of mercy is still open. And don't get caught up with all these other people that's out here that's doing all this old folly and shit like that. Because in America, it looks okay. It looks good in America because they let you do anything. You see, in America, folly is set up in great dignity, man. So you come and do all this old folly shit. You're doing all these different TikTok, what they call them, memes or whatever they call them, those little things where they do all those challenges and so on and so forth. And that's all folly, man. That's not what we're set up to do, is take folly. We're supposed to understand. We supposed to realize who we are according to the Bible and come back to this truth and change who we are, change our ways. We can't be constantly being some goddamn clown for the so-called white man, a clown for the nations to see how stupid we can get. You know how fucking ridiculous Jake is. Jake doing all these fucking retarded ass fucking challenges, eating a hot potato chip, the damn crates, and so on and so forth. And the so-called black woman, she got so many damn challenges, unreal, man. Dance challenges, shake your booty challenge, so on and so forth. This is all folly set in great dignity in here in Babylon the Great. And these people that put these fucking stupid ass videos up get millions of views and shit. But you say a man of the Lord, he comes out to do the work of the Lord. He comes to preach this message. He barely get a view. You know what I'm saying? He barely get any play because the people are, like we say, folly is set in great dignity in this land, Babylon the Great, man. They see somebody that's out here doing some real work, they look at him like he's a fucking clown or something. Like he got on 5 heads or 3 heads or whatever. You know, but we're just warning you that we're the ones that got the truth, man. We're the ones that's coming out here with the life preserver to save the people that's out there, you know, that's lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? We got the flashlight, man. We're the one that can see in the dark. We're the one that's can do all these things that you people that are unable to do because you don't have the knowledge that we have according to the Bible, man. You know? So you people are gonna get destroyed in your lack of knowledge, man. Like the Bible said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. And it reads, it says, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, in contempt, I think I said they were fierce, despisers of those that are good. That's right. These despisers of those that are good. That's talking about when we're out here doing the work of the Lord. They despise us, man. They hate our fucking guts because we're doing something that they don't understand. Neither they don't like what the message that we're coming out with, man. They don't like the message that the so-called white man can't make it into the kingdom, and have an equal playing field, like, you know, be out there like we are. They can't grasp that so-called white man is going to be in hardcore slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that, man. They don't want to hear about the other nations is going to be a subject unto us. Because that's not, see, because Esau and fucking pacify the people here in Babylon the Great, especially so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But all day long, he's got his foot in your ass without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Without no question. You folks, you know, you people are sick, man. You're sick, man. And it says traitors, heady, it's like high-minded, lovers of pleasure. It says lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. That's right, man. That's what's going on, man. You know, heady, man. Let these people, you know, you get me in that time, man. You know, like it says, man, having a form of godliness, man, but they don't have it. You know what I'm saying? These false pastors, and these false Israelites out here pushing false doctrines and not pushing the name of the Most High. You know, all these old fake ass motherfuckers out here, man. They're gonna get dealt with in the days of the Lord, man. And we can't wait to that day, man. We surely can't, you know. And as we say, man, this thing is slowly but surely winding up, man. Before you know it, you know, people see this called gradualism, man. And these people are in a normalcy bias. They used to just coming out every day doing their normal activities. Nothing is really disrupting them until that, you know, that Black Swan event hit them. And that's when everything is going to be on a whole different level, man. You know, that Black Swan event is going to change the whole game on these folks, man. You know, and Esau, he's got that motherfucker ready. You know, it's only a matter of time before Esau, you know, break off for some motherfucking a false flag attack or some shit. You best believe that's in his fucking in the playbook soon, man. He's getting ready to pull this shit out real soon, man. He's not going to be sitting on his hands too long. He's going to pull that shit out, and he's going to put that shit to work, man. And we're telling you folks, man, he's just a matter of time before he do it. And then, like you say, he got a lot of these people lost and all fucked up over this Trump Elon Musk feud. That's all bullshit, man. That's all. And if it is real, it's going to catch these people off guard when they really start, you know, pulling the trigger on some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's another. I think that's another form of delusion, man, to get these people away, to take their mind from what's really getting ready to come down on the earth, man. What he's really doing. Don't tell them what this motherfuckers. They talking about this nigga passing bills while the people are sleeping at night, midnight. They doing shit. They passing all kind of this and that and the third. A lot of people don't even know what this motherfucker is doing in that administration, man. They calling it crazy. Why all this and then the third? Well, like we always say, he's going to be like a madman, spare none. When that day come, man. When the Lord closes the doors of mercy, this man is going to be like a madman, spare none. He ain't going to have no shit about, about nothing. All law is going to be gone. It's like, just put Gaza in your motherfucking head once. Just look what's happening in Gaza. Is anybody over there coming to help them? Hell no. Same thing over here in the United States, man. He got all power, man. He got power of electricity. He got power over the water. He got power over food. And then he got all the marbles in his hands, man. So if he decide to cut the motherfucking lights off and stop the truck from coming, bringing food and so on and so forth, it's nothing you people can do, man. Because he's the one that got the power to do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that once. And we're just telling you that this devil is getting ready to get real devilish. You know what I'm saying? This is the book of Micah, chapter 2 and 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. That's right. And that's what your rich elites do, the ones that have own countries and, the filthy rich ones, man. While, they can sit in their bed and think of all the devious shit they can plan upon the people, man. To get these people further, to get these people unknowingly closer and closer to the mark of the beast. They conditioning these people, man. This is his whole mindset. They're conditioning these people so they can fall into this new world order when this devil want to control every step you make, man. That's what he's doing in his bed. That's what he's thinking of, to have raw control of the people, man. And it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it's in the power of their hands. That's right. It's all in the power of his hands. See, he wants to bring that new world order into light. And that's when everybody's had to take this MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. I mean, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. And how he's going to do that? And that's like I say, he can stop the water from coming in here. He can turn the water system off. He can actually pollute the shit out of it where you can't use the water. He can stop the trucks from coming in here and bringing food to the grocery stores. That's in the power of his hands. He can turn off the lights. He can turn the electricity off because that's all in the power of his hands, man. There's nobody that can stop him from doing that. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that he can. Those are the things he can control because those are in the power of his hands. He can call martial law, have the troops come in and section you people off like animals, and nothing you can do about it. But if you buck up against them, there's a severe penalty, death. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we telling you people, man, the Lord is coming. A lot of you people are gonna learn death by pain because you're not taking heed to what the Lord is telling you, man. We're telling you that this motherfucker is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. And he's coming with great wrath because he knows he has but a short time, man. And it reads, it says, woe to him that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it's in the power of his hands. And he said, and they cover fields and take them by violence. That's right, man. You look what they're doing. All I got to do is tell you, look over there in Gaza, man. If you tell me that's not violence, I don't know what the fuck you. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. If that's violence on a whole nother level, man. It's not like I give two shits about Palestinians. I'm just showing you an example of the devil, man. This devil is not no fucking. He don't give you no break, man. When he coming, man. And he's taking his people land by violence, man. And that's what it all boils down to, man. They talking about some terrorists, they this and that. They got some goddamn, what they call them, damn, what those motherfuckers they going after, shit, fuck, I can't even think of the name of them. They caught them some terrorist group over there that they're looking for. And they're using that to justify them going over there and killing all these innocent women and children and shit. So that's what they're using, this so-called terrorist attack that happened in Israel. They're using that to justify them going over there to kill all these innocent women and children. You know what I'm saying? And all these nations ain't doing nothing but sitting back and watching. Even though these people are against it and you know, they having their words against it, but nobody's helping these people. Nobody's coming over there, man. It's this devil, man. He's a devil the Bible speaks of, man. You know? But that's not those people land anyway. So, hey, they fighting over some land that ain't even there. So that, hey, at the end of the day, that's the Lord, you know, bringing great wrath on those people, man. And it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses, and they take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. That's right. Your heritage goes into your land, man. That's what they're doing, man. They're oppressing the shit out of these people over there. And pretty soon it's going to be here in America, man, to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. How much more you? Because you are his number one enemy. You are his number one enemy, so he can't wait to get his hands on you the way, you know, where he can, you know, have total control over you. You know, don't have you bowing down to him, you know. This devil is getting real fucking close to his, he's getting real close to his agenda, man. Very fucking close, man. And we warning you people, man, that everything we're telling you that's getting ready to come, man. Whether you hear or from there, man. Let me get that Ezekiel. This thing is getting real hot out here, man. And Jake is full of games. Like, what I'm going to Ezekiel, that's right. Jake is full of games and playing. Yeah, okay. Because they don't believe in what we're teaching, you know. They don't believe in the Bible, man. You know, so they're gonna have to learn. They're gonna have to learn death by pain. You know what I'm saying? This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2. I'm gonna start at 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet. I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me and set me upon my feet. That I heard him that spake unto me, and he said unto me, Son of man, I have sent you into the house of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. That's right, man. And that's what it's going into. How you doing? How you doing? All right, how you doing? And they have and he said unto me, Son of man, I have sent thee into the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me even until this day. That's right. Even until this day. To this day. And to this day, these people are rebellious. They play games, they laugh, they mock, they scoff, they do all these things. But you get these other nations coming over here, they polite, they speak, they soft with their shit. But you get a fucking nigga, he coming up, he's scoffing, he's laughing, he's playing games, everything is funny. And then that's why a lot of these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans get their ass handed to them, man. Because they never fucking serious. They never fucking want to look into nothing. And they believe every fucking thing the so-called white man sold to them. They bought it like hook, line, and sinker, man. You know what I'm saying? And then Jake will fucking kill you over this truth, man, because he think him coming up against us, he's doing a great thing, man. The Bible said these people are going to come up against us, man, and do all manner of things against us. But that's all right. And the Bible said, be not afraid of them either, because they going to do that. Well, we're going to make our heads harder than your head, roughly paraphrasing. You know? And he said unto me, Son of man, I have sent you. He said, Son, and he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me even unto this day. For they are imputed children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus said the Lord. And that's right. Well, that's what we're telling you, what the Lord told us to do. He said, you know, this is what the Lord is telling us to tell you, man. There's going to be a lot of lamentation. It's going to say it today. It's going to be a lot of tribulation coming on to this world. But these people are not going to listen. They're going to continue to, like I say, it says, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall they, like it says, yet shall know that there has been a prophet among them. That's right. And that's when they're going to start coming looking for the prophets after all this hell break loose. And when all shit go to hell, then that's when people are going to start wanting to inquire, man. That's when they're going to really want to say, hey, where that guy that was out there? Where those other men that was over here? Where those men that was out here that was saying that they was, speaking about how we need to get right and this and that and the third? It's going to be too late then, man. It's going to be way fucking too late because once the Lord pull his men off the street, your ass is left to your own devices, man, to your own fucking shit. You got to do it yourself. This is why we're telling you now to come to the Lord. In hopes of getting in hopes of getting saved, man. If not, actually you're doing the right thing. If you don't want nothing to do with it, the Lord said he don't want you. He wants you either hot or cold. If you lukewarm, he ain't fucking with you, man. So if you some cold nigga out there, just stay cold, man. Just be that cold drink. Be that cold drink, man. You know what I'm saying? But just don't be tapping in and out. I'm hearing this and this and that and the third. You lukewarm, the Lord gonna spew you out his mouth, man. For they are imputed children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus said the Lord, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are rebellious. A rebellious house, yet shall they know there hath been a prophet among them, and thou son of man, be not afraid of them. That's right. That's right. Because a lot of these niggas, they be not afraid of these motherfuckers, man. They even though they want to, put us to death, but be not afraid of them, because the Lord is with us at the end of the day. And it says, and son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars or thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions, be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. That's right, man. And that's what the Lord is telling you, man. Hey, they're going to give you those dirty looks. They're going to talk shit about you. But don't be afraid. Just continue to do what you're doing, man. And it reads, be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. That's right, they're rebellious, man. So-called black woman got her Jake. Whatever. I meant to say a so-called white man, but I think he might be I don't know. He might be one of the tribes, But like I say, the so-called white woman, black woman couldn't even speak. She wouldn't even look your way, even because she's hey, she's too busy trying to impress the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they see a black man doing this, they really look down on it. They think you're a homeless guy, some troublemaker, or some guy out here begging for money, or some dude that's out here bugged out his mind and shit. That's how they look at you when they see you out here with this garment on. They look at you as some kind of nigga bugged out. He's homeless. He got a big dick. He got a big hairy face. You know what I'm saying? He don't shave. He must not have a home. He must not have a mirror. All that shit goes through the head when they see a prophet out here in these garments like this, standing with a Bible in his hand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going off. It says, I'm just saying. It says, but thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like the rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I gave thee. That's talking about eat this truth, eat this book, this rule, this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we coming out. That's what the Lord is telling them. Whether they hear or forbear, here, eat this book, here, learn this role, here, take this and eat it. You know what I'm saying? Here come the security guard again. And that's what we're doing. We're coming out here to do the work of the Lord, man. And it says, but thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat this roll. And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me. And lo, a roll of a book was therein, and it spread, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentation, mourning, and woe. That's right. And we're getting ready to hit that third woe in a minute. And that's what's written in this book, man. Lamentation, mourning, and woes. So we're telling you, this is what we're warning you people about. That's why we're coming out here, we open the book up, we eat it, we learn all about the tribulations that are coming on the earth. We coming out, we speak on it, man. Whether these people hear or for bad, like the Bible say, whether they believe it or not, we don't care. Because right now, things are sweet right now on the earth. Everybody can be whatever they want, do whatever they want, eat whatever they want, say whatever they want, and everything is nothing's gonna be pent against you, man. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But the Bible says it's. Let me see if I can get that in Matthew. If I can remember. I want to butcher it. And a lot of people, they come out, they think, they think they can just say whatever they want to the prophets or to the men of the Lord, and things are going to be sweet. It's not. It's not. It's going to be a downfall to you people, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I hope I can find it. I mentioned it. I think it's something. It's not going to be sweet. Like this, it might take me a minute to find it, but I'm gonna see if I can find it. Just like this. I want to get that. It says, I can't even word it. I can't forget. It says, it's not what you say out of your mouth. It's because we're getting real close to that right now. Let me see if I can find that real fast.
Good job, buddy.
How you doing?
Good. Doing good.
All right, thanks. Let me see if I can find it. Still looking. Man, I can't think of it. I know I got it highlighted, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. I know it's might be in 420. Like it, man. So when you don't got no phone to help you, you gotta look. I think it is 24. No, it can't be 24. That's by that word you should be justified, and by that word you should be destroyed. No, I'm going way too far now. If I can't find it, I'm gonna probably be clicks. Man, I can't find it. God, I hate when I can't find something. Let me look over there. Yeah, because people talking shit like they can just do everything they want, say whatever they want, and nothing is gonna happen to them. Man, I used to know that was about her. And nothing's gonna happen to them, man. I can't find it, so I'm gonna let it go. So I don't want to spend too much time looking for it, because I've been to start getting to reading the whole book. Oh, here it is. I got it now. This is Matthew 12. That's what it was. 12 and 36. Is that right? Yep, 12 and 36. And it says, but I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. That's right, and we're in the day of judgment. So people that's talking shit, that think everything is all cool and dandy, ain't nothing coming to them, they ain't got to worry about nothing. Well, the Bible says, but I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, man or woman, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. It reads, for by thy words you shall be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. That's right. So it's whatever you come in, by thy words you should be justified, and by thy words you should be condemned. So you people that's talking shit, thinking you're getting away with it, you're condemning yourself. You pretty much marking yourself. You don't think we don't know who's talking shit. We don't even know you from a hole in the ground. But what we're telling you is the Lord see all this, man. These angels he got those angels out seeing all this shit. So you going around passing, driving by, talking, look at this clown. Look at this motherfucking dumb nigga out here preaching the Bible. You don't know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck, all this old stupid shit. Scoffing, laughing, taking pictures, making TikTok videos. Hey, you people are going to get destroyed, man. You are going to get destroyed in the last days, man. Because it says, by that word you should be justified, and by that word you should be condemned. So, hey, it's according to how you bring it down, how you saying this. Now, you saying, okay, you getting a good thing up to the prophets. Hey, the Lord you might be justified if you saying good things or helping out the prophets. But if you talking shit, you coming against the prophets, you're going to be condemned, man. If you helping the prophets, you might be justified because you might be part of their elect. You see this truth, man. Yeah, let me go back. Where was I at? Oh, man, I lost my spot. Ezekiel 2, that's right. Yeah, it says lamentation, mourning, and woes, man. It's in this book there, Let me go back to that. And it says, and he spread it up before me, and it was written therein, and without there was written therein lamentations, mourning, and woes. That's right, man. So all this is getting ready to come upon this earth, man. Lamentation, mourning, and woes. You're going to have a lot of crying out here. People are confused. People that don't understand what's going on. What is Edomite doing? He's like on his phone, like he's talking to somebody looking at me. You people don't understand. There's nothing you can do to the prophets, man, unless the Lord have it out for it. Let the Lord let it happen. Well, anyway, that's not the point. Mourning, lamentation, and woes are coming to this earth, man, real soon. And before you know it, the bottom going to drop out this motherfucker. And then that's when people will understand. Damn, that man was telling us all this was going to happen. See, but Esau going to constantly buck up, talk shit. But what's he supposed to? Because our truth is the sign of his beginning. Us coming to this truth, man. That's just an indication that his kingdom is getting ready to go down, and we're getting ready to come up. And he don't want to be at the bottom. Like, he know what the bottom looked like, because he's seen us on the bottom all this time. He know what slavery looked like, because he had us in slavery. But we're not going to be as rigorous and cruel and unrighteous as this man is, how he was during slavery. We're not going to be doing all that shit in slavery. Slavery is a good thing if you know how to do it right. But this man, he did it the wrong way, man. And that's why he's going to get judged for it. Rightfully so, man. Rightfully so, man. This man has done so much on this earth. He's got to get paid back, man. He's got to get we got to get his ass, man. And you 2/3 Jakes, man, you're going to get caught up with him too, man, because you don't believe in this truth. You love this motherfucker, man. You love the so-called white man. And so we're not going to be praying for you niggas. We're going to laugh at your fucking ass, man. We're not, let me get that once. It said don't pray for him, and we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. Oh, man. We're not going to pray for these people, man. We're going to let them get what they're supposed to get. And rightfully so, man. I hope I can find it. That's a good one. I like that. I'm trying to find this. It says, I'll find it. Hold on. I think this is over here. I think I'm getting closer. I can't remember that. Well, it says pray not for these people, man. I think that's in Jeremiah. I could be wrong, too. I could be wrong. I just, sometimes I need a little help finding those scriptures But anyway, the Bible says pray not for these people, man. Because, these people are wicked, and they had this truth in front of them, but they declined to listen, man. So the Lord is not dealing with these people, The Lord is going to kill a lot of you 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Hey, man, since I can't find it, man, where is it? I might be in Isaiah. Let me see. Oh, I thought it was. I think it was in Jeremiah for sure. So whatever, it says pray not for these people. And these people, we're not going to pray for the so-called black woman. So straight up and down. She's driving past constantly with her phone out pointing towards us. So, the so-called black woman love to give the so-called black man trouble, man. Especially when she's given some type of authority. They put a fucking title in her name at a job. That bitch, it gets to her head. She goes all the way out, man. Cussing everybody out. You know what I'm saying? You know how that so-called black woman is. She's loud as a motherfucker. She get to cussing everybody out because they put a title on her. She cussed the so-called white man out. He's probably, she'll fuck around and pissed him off. Now he's while she's doing his little dirt, he's thinking of ways of getting rid of her ass. While she's fucking with the prophets on the highways and byways, the Lord is thinking about how to get rid of her, man. I mean, the so-called white man is behind her back talking shit to get rid of her, man. Rightfully so. So we're not gonna pray for her neither. Her day is coming too. That's why it says so many of these so-called black women are unemployed right now. So because all the time they was talking shit to the so-called black man, talking shit. So-called white man was behind her saying, "Yeah, I can't wait till the day to cut your fucking job, you fucking nigger woman." He couldn't wait because the so-called black woman got totally proud, man. She was at work cussing motherfuckers out, cussing out Bob. Bob said, "Fuck, I can't wait to get this bitch out of here." And that's what happened. Now Bob is letting a lot of you motherfuckers go. Y'all done cuss Bob out. Now Bob, he'll start cutting strings from you hoes, man. Because you fucked up, man. These so-called black woman get full of herself. She'll cut her own fucking throat, man, because she that stupid, man. She that fucking stupid. And that's why Bob said, "Fuck you, nigga woman. I'm getting rid of you." Here it is. She fucking around, giving the whole so-called black man a hard time. At the meantime, while she's out there fucking with the so-called black man, Bob is in the fucking office complaining about her ass. I'm getting fucking tired of LaQuisha. She's fucking loud as fuck, and she's always fucking rowdy. He probably said, "Fucking get rid of her. We don't need her anyway." I'm telling you, better watch it, man. You gotta watch these motherfuckers, man. Shit. See a motherfucker running like that, you gonna know if he gonna try some stupid shit or not. He's about to get realer than real out here. Well, there you go, say that. But anyway, yeah, that's how it is, man. You know, things are getting real and real in the field, man. And a lot of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans can't see it, man. And we ain't gonna pray. I can't get that scripture, man. Yeah, I can't see it right now, but it's just going though.
Who's going to end
There you go. It's going all right.
Nigga, no. Let me. If you're going to end now,
Slacking. I'm just reading it. But anyway, yeah. I pray not for these people, man. Damn, I can't find that scripture, man. Man. I can't find it. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it, but yeah, man. We approaching that time, man. You know, Esau's having, I'm gonna get Revelation just to kick it off, read some off. I can't find it. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is coming down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. That's right. That's what's happening right now. He's got a short time. He's coming down with great wrath. He's going to come on to you people, man. He's going to bring that pain, man. And we only can warn you people that this devil is geared up. He's gearing up for it, man. He's ready. And he's coming in steady. And, and before you know it, man, he's going to have his way with a lot of you people, man. You know? Man, my leg's swollen, my knee. Yep. So we're getting closer and closer every day. All these things are getting ready to break out, man. All the prophecies and all the lamentation and woes that we're prophesying, they're getting ready to come out, man. Man. This is the book of Sirach 25, and I'm going to start at 7. It says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and He that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. That's right. So closer we get to this new world order getting ready to set up, that's closer and closer we are to see the fall of our enemy, man. And that's to see the Esau get his ass handed to him by our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because the Lord told us to wait upon him until while he rise up to the prey. So the Lord is going to rise up and take this man down and put us back into power. And then we can be the righteous rulers of the earth, man. Doing things in righteousness and in order. You know what I'm saying? Having this beautiful kingdom run the way it's supposed to be ran. Everything will be in harmony. And we'll have our servants, our servants, our concubines, our wives, everything that the Lord probably got set up for us. And the Bible says his pleasures are evermore. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture, man. I ain't gonna try to find it because I probably can't. But anyway, it's, pleasures forevermore. And we don't know what the Lord has in store for us, man. All we can do is you could daydream for days about what the Lord, but our minds can't even grasp the things that the Lord have in store for us, man. Because we've been taken away from our power, taken away from our natural state for so long that we're totally off, man. We don't even know it, man. We're completely disconnected to our power, man. As far as all the spiritual powers and so on and so forth, man. We're in the chains of darkness, man. We die, we go off, we're not, we get tired, we got demons plaguing us, all this and that and the third, man. So, but once those chains of darkness comes off, man, we back into our righteous order. Man, it's going to be a beautiful thing, man. It's going to be a beautiful thing, man. That's what the prophets of the nation of Israel and all of the nation of Israel got looking forward to, man. That the new world, the world that's getting ready to come, the new kingdom that's coming, it's going to be the prophets, the Israelites' turn, man. Like it says, we got next, man. All this getting ready to come, man. And we can't wait. We cannot wait, man. We cannot wait. So I'm going to end it with that, Let me read this again. It says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. In the 10th I will utter with my tongue. The man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. That's right, man. So we can't wait to see the fall of his enemy come, man. Before this all happened, before he falls, and before the Lord comes to deliver the elect out of the nation of Israel, out of the elect out of the Babylon the Great, all these tribulations, all this lamentations, mourning, and woes is going to come upon the earth. Rather you hear it from there, man. We telling you that all this shit is getting ready to come. And a lot of people are going to be destroyed because they didn't take heed to the word. But ultimately, that's what their lot was, to be destroyed. Because these are the people back again in the reincarnation to get their judgment. The ones that gave up Yahushua. The ones that, they was back then doing the shit, man. Back in the ancient world doing the shit that they're doing now. And so it's going to get rougher and rougher. It's, us as prophets, it's going to get rough for us too. Because they're going to come and looking for us, to kill us, to put us down, put us in, do everything they did to the prophets of old, man. So we're going to get that again, man. That heat is going to come upon the prophets pretty soon. We're going to have to be grounded in this truth. You're going to have to be grounded if you're going to endure to the end. And some of us will give up the ghost just because that's in the prophecies, man. And you got to be willing to be okay with that in the spirit, because you know that there is no death for Israelite. There's no such thing as death, really. We all come back again. It says, absent from the body, present with the Lord. Then you come back to this earth after you've been granted your judgment on what you're going to go through on earth. So we're not afraid of death like some of these people are. That's the thing that Esau is going to use against you people, is that life and death thing. That you're going to die if you don't build down to his way. Or you're going to die if you take his MOTB or be a part of his New World Order. But we're telling you right now, we'd rather die than be any part of this motherfucker's shit. We don't want none of his shit. We don't want his MOTB. We don't want his New World Order. We don't want any of his shit. I'd rather die than be part of his up-and-coming society, man. Because what kind of society that's going to be, where this motherfucker's going to have you and fitted with an RFID chip, and telling you what to eat, to drink, and basically control your entire life, man. You know? So who wants to live like this? We don't. So we're just going to come out. We're going to warn you people that, you know, we're getting closer and closer to this thing blowing up, man. Rather you hear from there. Well, at that, I'm going to get ready to close it out. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, salutations and blessings to the elect. Shalom.